Hey, what's up, you guys? Mr. Michael Probodinsky. It's Michael here today, and I'm coming at you with my Yosenjus. I actually had someone ask me to deck profile them, so, I mean, here they are. I took them to regionals. I did absolutely terrible. I won once.
Against your friend.
Against a friend of mine. And, yeah. But, other than that, like, I'll just say this straight up. Yosenjus, in general, can just be temperamental. Testing this deck, because I tested this deck for about a good 1 to 2 months. Like, I was testing this deck every day. It's the only deck I played. And I consistently won, like...
85%.
90% of the time I won with this deck. And so it just took a shit on me at the regionals. I don't know why it did, but it's just what happened.
They were kind of like, hey, Michael, here's all the traps.
Yeah, it's just like, here's all the traps that are not battle traps and the one that's aren't going to help you, so yeah, fuck you. That's basically what I got from the deck. But anyways, I still love the deck. I still love the playstyle of the deck. I still think the deck's a lot of fun.
Let's just clarify that this is also not the typical Yosenju build.
No, this is not a typical Yosenju build. It's a lot different. Anyways, I'll just dive on into it. So first off, this has actually changed since the last time you've seen it. I'm running the 3,3. It's a common thing. He's your searcher. Your compulse of the deck, 1. Run 3 of him. 2 Sujic. He's basically your Kalute of the deck.
Hey, Kalute.
Except better because he can also do the same effect when he's on field.
Not as good as Kalute.
Still better as Kalute. And then a 2 because he's your direct attacker. I actually won a game because of him. Because my opponent had me locked down and I couldn't really attack over with much. So I just kept continuously summoning him and attacking over. And I kept attacking, and then finally I brought out a Heartland and won. So literally, I was just able to beat over everything. And he wasn't able to do anything about it. I don't know why. I just don't think he was drawing his traps to stop me.
9 monsters.
But yeah.
9 monsters.
9 monsters.
Are you playing Tellarknights?
Yeah. So 9 monsters. That's all you need. Triple tanky to search out your 3, to then search out everything else. And yeah, 2 of them are ulti. I need to get 1 more ulti. It's depressing.
Fuck super.
3 duality.
Oh, those are pretty.
They're very pretty.
When did you get those?
I got them at the regionals.
Oh.
Yeah, at the regionals I made this deck very horde because I'm dumb.
And you were like, oh, I'm losing. Might as well make them horde.
Exactly. I made about $200. Might as well make this deck obnoxiously pretty.
For no reason.
Even though the deck sucks.
Oh.
But it doesn't suck. It just sucks at tournaments.
Fair enough.
But yeah, just dig through your deck, get what you need. Same concept.
Oh my god, Ultras.
Same concept with Upstart. Just dig for what you need. Then, moving on, I got Mistaken Arrests. Mistaken Arrest just to slow down my opponent, and it's great against the Necros matchup. It's good against BA to stop their Scarm search. Good against Rit Beast to stop any of their searches that they always do. But yeah, it's just a really good card. And it was a very underwhelmed card right out of the get-go, but now everyone is like drooling over this card and like coming themselves.
They're like, oh shit, I can play a deck that searches and not play Mistake.
Exactly. I mean, I loved this card right when it came out. Then Necro Valley to stop the graveyard, so no Shadal things, no BA things, no Necros things because they can't banish. So
none of the things.
It's just a really good card. MST because I only run 7 monsters. If they have back row, I kind of lose.
No.
So I run that double MST to get rid of the shit. And then finally Urageki just to blow up all their shit. I don't know the numbers. I only know that I run 9 monsters. I don't know the number of spells. Moving on to the traps. 2 lose 1 turn. I mean, it's lose 1 turn. Mirror Force because I don't want them attacking me while I have nothing on field. Deep Riz, same concept. Trap Stun.
How was that?
Trap Stun was still amazing. Trap Stun is still one of the MVPs of the deck because it's either I activate it on the standby to stop them from stopping my summons, or it's just I know they're not going to stop my summons because I'm just, for some reason, I'm a fucking genius. And I know they're not going to try to stop my summon. I don't know. Or whenever I attack, they activate like a Mirror Force or something. I'm just like, nah, that's not happening.
I'm poking you.
But then they chain like a deep prison, then I cry. That's yeah. Then on to the one-ofs. Solemn, because Solemn. Vanities, because Vanities. Bottomless. TT. Storming. This is a card I wanted to bump to 2 because Storming's just amazing. I wanted to run 2 Mirror Force, 2 Depriz, and 2 Storming, but I wasn't able to get the Storming in time. But yeah, it's just because Battle Traps are Battle Traps. They're still amazing, and that's the one weakness. That is the one weakness that Yosenju have. It's just they can't defend themselves well, so you have to run the Battle Traps to protect yourself, and then you still run the stun cards. So, one of it, but I would suggest running 2 of it if you have it. Then finally 2 tech cards that I was testing out that actually worked very well for me at the end. Jar of Avarice. Just because I do run the low monster count, if I get hit with a TT or I run into a Mirror Force or...
Which happens.
Yeah. I've ran into Mirror Forces there, and TT is a real thing. I can just get my shit back and then get a draw off of it. So, I mean, it's helped out a lot. It's made the deck a little bit more consistent, and it makes it so I don't just immediately die to Torrential or Mirror Force.
You don't just auto-lose.
Yeah, I just don't auto-lose. I still have a chance to come back. And then finally, the last tech card that I threw in at the very last minute, and I'm so glad I did it, is 1 Curse Seal with the Forbidden Spell.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Like, I was sitting up, it was like 2 in the morning, and I was sitting there, I'm like, looking at the deck, I'm like, what can I do to
make it
do
just
something?
a wee bit better.
Yeah, what can I do to just make this deck a little bit better? I was looking through my my good common stuff, I found this card, I'm like, Curse Seal. You know, I mean, it hits Cleese, it hits Necros. What else does it hit? I'm thinking it hits Shadal's. Like, it's basically hitting everything, and I'm like, okay, this is looking good, and then finally, it hits me. You know what I'm going to see a lot of, because ban list didn't drop yet? I'm going to see a lot of fucking Chicken Race FTK. So I put this in.
That's true.
First match I have is Chicken Race FTK.
Because Chicken Race.
Because Chicken Race. So, he beat me first turn because he went first. What do you expect?
He kind of won.
He kind of won. And then, game 2, I started off with this. So I set it, and he activated Chicken Game. I Curse Sealed it, and then he basically auto-lost after that because he wasn't able to do all his combos.
He was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he wasn't able to do the combos. So yeah, I mean, this card's amazing. It was the only time I saw it that entire day, which was kind of annoying because it could have came in handy a lot more, but it's the only time I saw it. But it's still an amazing card, and I think it was a great one-of, and I really enjoyed having it in the main.
That's such a... Oh my god, that's such a great idea, actually.
Alright, moving on to the side.
Was it good? I mean, extra?
Oh yeah, extra deck, sorry. Extra deck was good. I mean, it did alright. The one, Lightning Chidori.
Chidori Eclair.
Because Chidori is Chidori.
Chidori Eclair.
Chidori!
Because French.
Because French. Tiger King to search out my tankies. Get myself reset up. Emerald, just another thing, so if I get TT'd or something, I'm still have a way to get my shit back.
I ain't dead yet, bitches!
Exactly. My tower's out.
Yeah, fair enough.
Steal your shit, send your shit back, destroy your shit, I'll draw a card, banish your shit. I'm a normal guy, so I'm gonna laugh at you.
Oh, you did not just do that.
I have Pearl in there because I have lose one turn, and it's always hilarious to bring out a Pearl. And I just had an extra space, I'm just like, fuck it, Pearl.
I love Pearl.
I love Pearl.
Pearl's my boy. And there.
Yeah, anyways, burn your shit, attack over your shit, blow up all your shit, no shit in grave. I'm gonna make a bigger shit, and there's my bigger shit.
Yo, jeez. This just got real. It's got real quick.
I mean, it's a very staple rank spam 4 extra deck, I mean, except for the Pearl, but I like Pearl.
Nah, bro, I ran that in Utopia.
Oh yeah, you ran that.
I ran that in Utopia when I never
Alright, moving on to the side. Valor was amazing. I basically always sided it in because it's Valor. Thing I'm trying out, and actually I didn't see it at all, so I don't know if I'm going to continue doing it, but the concept seems to work. Running 2 Retaliating Sea, and if you guys don't know what this does, it's if your opponent activates a spell card that would summon a monster, you can special summon this card to your opponent's side of the field.
Isn't it traps too?
No, I think it's only spells.
I thought it was traps.
During the player's turn, when your opponent activates a spell card that includes an effect that special summon a monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. If it's summoned this way while this card is face up on the field, any card that is sent to the graveyard is banished instead.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, it's just good against Necros because they activate their thing and they all go to grave. They all get banished. Good against Shadalls because activate their fusion, it gets banished. But yeah, it's a good card. And then I brought in both a Max C and a Flying C.
Because they're searchable, too.
Yes, exactly. Like, the concept was I'd bring in a Retaliating C, I'd activate the Retaliating C, and then I'd be able to beat over it or something, and then search out either my Max C or my Flying C, whichever one I sided in. Because a lot of times a deck is, like, say I'm going up against BA. Most times a BA player still has that one Soul Charge.
Okay.
You have this, stop the Soul Charge play, banish all their shit instead, and then you can search out the Flying C to stop them. And then, like, if you're going against Necros, same concept, you do that, except you search out the Max C, so you slow down their plays next turn, and then same thing for Shadal's. It's just, it was a good little combo. I mean, I never saw it, so I don't know if I'm going to continue doing it, but, I mean, it was a neat little thing I tried.
Good idea.
Yeah, it was an interesting idea, interesting concept. Then, the 2 wiretaps, because, I mean, like I said, back row kind of kills me, so I bring these in against Teller Knights. I never saw them, so I never brought it in. Iron Wall, just because I don't like Infernity. I mean...
Infernity! Please flip that up against Infernity so you cannot de-prison my Archfiend.
Yes.
That would be appreciated.
It's in there because I don't like Infernoids, because Infernoids are douches.
And there's also stops a lot of things, too.
Yeah, and it just stops...
Barbar!
Stops Barbar. I don't think I'd ever side this in against you. I'd side in my other cards. But I'd side in... bring this in against Necros. That's basically it. And Infernoids. 2 Light Imprisonings because Light Imprisoning's good. Shadow Imprisoning because Shadow Imprisoning's good. And then I actually sided both Macro and D-Fish.
Rather than main it?
Rather than main it. I think I'm confident on this decision to do this because I prefer having more of the generic stopping cards in my main deck and then side these in whenever they're better. Because, and like I said, a lot of times it comes down to a lot of times decks may not be hurt by this as much as it would be hurt by Imperial, so I'd prefer to have both of them in the side and then choose which one would be better in the match.
Ritual Beast.
So yeah, that's why I did it. Anyways, yeah, that was the deck.
It's a little bit odd.
It's weasels.
It's weasels.
It's weasels.
Weasels.
It's just adorable little creatures with a little like a little wooden, like half sword, half knife thing, and a little compass, and then a guy with a long sword, and a guy with another long sword,
there's
and then
some synergy with the wind.
A guy with like a scythe, and yeah, he has synergy with the wind. I mean, whenever a hurricane rolls through, they're like, all right, yeah, we dig you. We like you over there.
We'll take care of this.
Yeah, and then like if a tornado comes in, they'll just like ride it like a horse and shit like that.
Exactly, because wind.
Because wind and because Yosenjus.
Because Senjus.
Anyways, if you guys like the video, please like the video. If you guys hated the video, leave it in the comments. I know probably a lot of people aren't gonna like how I had my build, so love to see all the hate on it.
Not gonna like you. So I put up every douche deck in this game.
Exactly.
I get all the hate.
Actually, a lot of people hate this deck because it actually kind of is a douchey deck.
I hate this deck.
Literally, I just say, all right, I'm gonna summon my shit, then I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna summon my shit, then run away.
Can you stop it? Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna run away again. Do you have a Fiendish? No. Okay, I'm gonna run away once more. But yeah, and then like I said, leave a comment on shit that you think I could do better. If you guys liked it so much, leave a comment saying how much you loved it. And if you love this so much, loved hearing my voice, loved hearing Jordan in the background messing around with the deck that he's probably going to try to deck profile soon.
I've tried so many times, I just can't get the money.
And love the DBZ mat that we had just out today.
Oh, yes.
Please subscribe and join this little happy family that we have going on here today. But anyways, and all that said and done, always remember, please, please, please,
please,
never
be a golem.
All right, you guys. See ya.
Bye.